Karen. This is Erica. We're the co-founders of Luster. And one thing we want to talk about today is taking control of your life. This is not, of course, a new thought to most of you because you wouldn't be here if you hadn't done that already. But it took us a little while to realize once we had retired and we were getting older that we really did have to take control of where our life was going to go and what we were going to do and what we wanted to do, and the fact that sometimes other people want us to do things that we didn't want to do. And so we had to figure out how to take control of what turned out to be a possible runway of 3 decades. Would you agree?
I would agree. I think that the difference, at least for me, was in before we retired, your calendar had like this block of things that you had some control over for sure, but it was controlled by forces other than you, right? I mean, you had to do certain things. You had deadlines, you had clients, you had to meet them. And so you had children, you had whatever you had, right? And so the control that you had really was on the fringes. You know, I can decide to go to the dentist at 7:30, or I can decide to go to the dentist not at all, or something. But all of a sudden, that big block is gone, and it's like this big. And so you're sitting there saying, I have nothing to control, right? I mean, I don't, what, how do I, how do I manage that? It's just a big blank. And I think if you start saying, I can actually decide to have lunch with Karen and put down noon, and I can actually say to my daughter, no, I'm not going to do that errand for you, right? I'm going to hold that afternoon to go to the Met or whatever I'm going to do, is actually asserting myself and taking some control over it. And I think that was the biggest piece of it, to say I can actually make decisions that will lead me to where I want to go ultimately.
So having a better time of it.
Yeah, but it's the I'm in charge piece of it.
Still.
Yeah, I'm
Good
still
news.
in charge.
Basically good news.
Yeah.